Hello and welcome to the Layback Podcast, episode 8, I think it is. And today we're going to be talking about social media, from our early memories of it to all the way up to today. And then we're going to maybe talk about the good sides of it, the bad side of it, and the dodgy side of it. So let's crack on with it. And welcome to the podcast. As I said, tonight, or on this episode, we're going to be talking about social media. Kurt, Ian, what are your early memories of it? Is it like Facebook and I can't remember what else was around?
I would say the first form of social media I ever saw was probably writing on the toilet walls. Jim was here.
What your phone number and ring this for Jason?
Yeah.
Or phone down.
No, like Jim was here. The graffiti on desks and stuff. Yeah, that's probably like the first.
What was the one I always remember before Facebook? Is it MySpace?
There was MySpace before Facebook, which
Friends Reunited. That's another one, was it? Or that just I can't remember.
They also brought out a Friends Reunited dating. They did.
Bang your teacher.
I would rather not.
Yeah.
I think one of my early teachers was like in her 60s before I even when I was in her class. Like,
I know we used to have a right fit teacher, Mrs. Scriven. Mrs. Scriven? No, Mrs. Scriven. No, definitely not Mrs. Scriven.
Not Mrs. Scriven.
No, definitely not. Because she I think because that was back in the day. When you used to go to the staff room, you open the door and it's just smoke, and all you can smell is ciggies.
Yeah.
So you used to have like always on the side of a desk a little shelf for like 2-pack of Rodmans, and she used to talk like that. Mrs. Wild, big curly hair. All the lads fancied her, and then me and my mate saw her a couple of years after we left school, and we were like,
no.
But
that it would have been MySpace, maybe MSN Messenger. I don't know if that was before MySpace or at the same time.
Yeah, it's round about that, I think it was.
I want to say they were about the same time, but I don't know.
I did have MySpace, but it wasn't like. It almost felt you didn't talk to him in real time, did you? Like, we're so lucky now. Like, you can literally go on your Facebook Messenger, press call, and you can call it like FaceTime them, or whatever you want to call it. Have a video chat with them. Whereas,
I'm just trying to have a.
It has changed drastically over the years, hasn't it? When you think to what we had originally, I remember being really, really excited about Facebook when it first came out. It's like, this is.
I don't know if I was that excited. I can't really remember. Like,
just looking at early social networking sites. You had Black Planet, never heard of it. Friendster,
never heard of that.
LinkedIn, which is still about now. MySpace, and Bebo.
Yeah,
Bebo's a newish one, isn't it? But that's more for like
2005. I think that came out.
People wanting to get a hookup, I think.
Is it?
Grindr.
Just going to make
Grindr.
And that's the.
It has all changed drastically, to be fair.
Oh yeah.
So, social media, good or bad thing?
Yeah, I think it's got a bit of
generally. See, generally, I think it's quite an unsociable thing.
It attracts a lot of keyboard warriors, e.g.
I mean, like, I could be sat downstairs with a wife, but I wouldn't even know she's there because you're in your phone, aren't you?
You're in your phone, yeah.
Your own little bubble.
Yeah, me and Deb will sit, like, she'll sit one end of the sofa, I'll sit the other, because there's recliners both ends, and we'll be there. But if I head into the TikTok area, then that's it for half an hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah,
she'll sit there doing that, I'll sit there doing that, and then before you know it,
what?
I'll sit there doing that. For anyone that's listening, I am trying to scroll on my phone, but these guys are turning it into some sort of perverse action that I'm doing with my hand. But I'm actually not.
TikTok, you never know.
Dirty little bugger. I mean, there are good aspects out of it. I mean, because there's, if for example, like the sort of stuff we've been doing, like for reviews and the channel, that it's a way of getting out.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know,
like some Instagram and promotion as well.
Promotion and stuff like that. And I've always, up until the last few years, it was always Twitter for me, because I used to go down and start watching the ice hockey all the time. So that was my way of catching up on news or if I've missed a game or, there's an away game, that finishes the scores and what's going on and stuff like that.
I didn't get into Twitter in a big way. I know it's changed to X now. I'm on there, but I don't really.
I very, very rarely go on there.
Isn't it a very, very angry place, though, X?
I think most of them, yeah.
I think most places are now, aren't they? Like Facebook and,
Yeah. I mean,
it's a place for people to go and moan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And always put under anonymous so they can write what they want.
I was going to say that.
Or
people bitch and moan.
Or there's those people that having a real bad day.
Yeah, just waiting for people to say, "Oh, you all right, hun?
What's up, hun? Oh, I'll inbox you." Why don't you just inbox them in the first place?
It's just a way of just grabbing a bit of attention and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if we go on to I would say I think it's more than bad. I personally, I think the real bad side of it is, I mean, obviously I don't know what it is to be a young teenage girl, but you think nowadays, I mean, they're at that age where every little criticism can be real bad for mental health and stuff. So they're constantly seeing these videos where they're being told they've almost got to look like model. They've got to dress a certain way, have the makeup a certain way, and do some. And then if they're not doing that, then it affects no wonder, these young girls are having so many mental health problems. It's because of this kind of shit. But sorry.
My worry is for kids, kids get bullied enough at school, but now with Facebook and all of this stuff.
Oh yeah, it's a lot worse.
Way of them being bullied around.
Yeah, online bullying is a big, big thing.
Yeah, so we try not let our boys are younger, but we try not to let them have social media of any description. But my boys are always on YouTube. They're making videos, and I'm like, you shouldn't be posting videos. You're only 9. You're only 5.
But isn't there a YouTube for kids sort of thing? So you can't be.
There is, but it's a bit rubbish.
It's a bit crap.
Yeah, it is a bit rubbish.
There was a few. There's about I don't know how long ago, a couple of years, maybe 3 years ago. There was Peppa Pig videos circulating around even on YouTube Kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but they were made into scary ones. And weird and I
remember that. I do remember that.
But it's I think it is. I mean, there are some real shit. So I mean, it just shows you though. It's just opened up in a good way and a bad way. Anyone with a mobile phone and a camera, which is pretty much most people, they can make a video and put it on there, and you watch some of them and think you should, you shouldn't be allowed to put videos. There's some real dodgy stuff up there, and there's people putting videos up there unwillingly or knowingly that putting videos up there and all good intentions, but it's just a target for like I said, these dickheads and these keyboard warriors. They're just gonna just make themselves feel better. It's whole abuse at them.
Yeah,
and it
does happen. And you've got to be not many kids are going to be able to sit there and just take that and think, oh, it's just someone being stupid. They're just jealous or whatever. Kids don't think like that, do they?
Yeah.
Some maybe do, but I mean, my daughter, she's 12 now, and she's only got YouTube. She's going to be
not Facebook or anything yet. Then
no, she's going to be 13 in March, and she wants either Instagram or TikTok is what she would like. And all her friends have had it for a year, 2 years.
I would probably go Instagram.
Yeah, I'm not feeling TikTok, if I'm honest. There's a lot more security and family settings that you can set up on Instagram, I so believe.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
that's the
I was going to say Instagram. I think, but
it's probably the way to go. Yes, it is videos and stuff, and like yes, people can message you, but you can block. You know, like as a parent, you can block them and stuff. You can block messages and stuff.
It's tricky though, isn't it? It is tricky because all their friends are on it, and you know that they've got this constant. Oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, and it must be horrible being a kid, to be fair, and it must be horrible to have parents like us that are like, well, we don't want you to have that now.
The problem is,
but they don't see that side of it.
No.
And they think you're just being a grumpy old git and that, and
yeah, for sure,
stopping them from what do you call it. But they don't see it at that age that you're trying to look after them and protect them.
The problem is, all kids these days are device kids, aren't they? You know, they've grown up with devices in their hands and access to devices from from being a baby. You know, being as much as bad or as good as that is. You know, like I think most parents to get 5 minutes peace, put an iPad or something in front of them, put their program on it, like Bluey or whatever. And you do end up making a rod for your own back because they want it all the time. But at the end of the day, we didn't grow up with this stuff, so
exactly.
We are a little bit more hesitant. And
It's the thing with technology now. Like I can see it being at one point where kids, when they're at school and all this, they're not going to be teachers like Helen.
No.
In about 10 years, it won't be teaching them handwriting or this, that, and the other because they won't be using pens.
It'll be obsolete because people won't be writing.
It'll be done. They'll all be sitting there with their desk with these desks probably built in like touchscreen monitors and that, so they can do all the work on there. And I mean, teaching. There are, I think, certain ways I think are good and easier for kids when you're teaching them. You can show them a bit more stuff and that to learn instead of passing around books and that. But I think there's got to be a limit and a control on it. But I think that's the way it's going.
Yeah, it's tough. And it's only going to get more and more like that, isn't it? Like you said. So the thing is I'm only going from a parent's point of view with a child who's like nearly a teenager. It's like you can't just say no to everything, because if you do that, they're just gonna rebel and just make things really difficult for you.
They'll do it anyway. Yes.
You've just got to be as careful as you possibly can, I suppose, and just research as much as you possibly can.
You just got to try and protect them, haven't you? But then there's dangers within online gaming, isn't there, as well? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've all had to go on Fortnite, and we've all played Fortnite with your daughter, and it's you just got. I think if you're sensible with it and you let them do stuff, even if it's with you,
you got to sort of let them do it, but in a controlled environment.
Yeah. There is also though a lot of positive stuff out there on social media, which I also think is quite good for kids.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of like positive reinforcements and stuff. There's a lot of, I see a lot of videos with people being positive about other people and saying you are worth it, which is great. And like recognize, I think social media has been a big help in like men starting to come forward and actually talk about mental health.
Yeah,
because they're seeing it happen on these social media sites. They're seeing men become vulnerable and like, this is me, this is my daily struggles. And I do think that side of the social media has been it's been helpful for me because it helped me sort of figure out what I was going through a little bit.
Yeah.
Made me want to talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, like for me with my my heart issues and that, I'm on a cardiomyopathy Facebook page.
Yeah.
Group and that where people ask questions. If you're thinking about so you can put posts in there and see what other people experience. And then I'm also on a pacemaker group as well. So stuff like that. You just read it, and if you've got, like I said, if you're thinking, well, is that right on that? Because there's people on there who've had pacemakers for like 20 odd years and stuff like that. So if you've got a bit of a worry about something, you can just put a post on there, and everyone's really supportive and kind about it. There's no, you don't get any dickheads on there because everyone's on there for the same reason, and so that's good. I mean, like, going back to kids and that for like YouTube, I think the YouTube side of it is if they're taking up a new hobby or something like that, there are videos on there to help them, whether they want to get into painting or Lego building or
my issue with my issue is that obviously I do YouTube, I do YouTube, and the boys see me doing that, and they see me doing videos, and they're like, well, we want to do videos. We want to go online and do videos. But I'm like, it's different because I'm an adult and I know I shouldn't be running around in my pants on a video. But, so where they're
to be fair,
where they're autistic and they don't particularly like wearing clothes, it's a sensory thing. They don't, when they're in the house, they don't really want to be wearing clothes. It's hard to let them start doing stuff and them understanding that there is some weirdos out there, and we've had to be pretty blunt. We've had to be pretty blunt with the boys, especially the older two. Be like, there are some strange people out there, and this is why we don't want you doing the videos, or if you're doing a video, we don't want to see you on video with just your pants on.
Yeah. There is a lot of pros. I would say there's possibly more cons than there is pros for the younger generation these days. But it's
and as well, it's the thing is with the younger generation, they want everything their friends have got, and it gets hard, it gets expensive for like lower income families. There's kids running around with Apple, iPhones and stuff, and then children like, well, I want an iPhone, but you then like, well, that's not really feasible. You can have a phone,
but it might not be. It may not be an iPhone 17.
They're not money savvy, are they? They just think that they want something, and then I'll just go and get it. They don't realise that they cost a certain amount of money, and
over $1,000.
Mommy and Daddy have got to work hard and long hours and that to get money so they've got something to wear, they've got food on the table and somewhere to live and stuff like that. So it's, that's why I'm kind of glad that
we are. Well, I'm trying to teach the boy, obviously because of their autism, and we're not going to be around forever. I'm trying to teach the boys and show them how to be self-sufficient. Like, this is how you cook and clean up after yourself, and Lex is trying to teach him, like, well, this is the value of money. Your game costs £5, but the rent costs this much, and then there's this much.
But do you think as they get a little bit older, when they're teenagers moving towards living school, that because they'll be more around other people, or potentially around other kids, or in seeing certain things, that it might sort of start dawning on them a little bit, or them realise, seeing a bit more that money means something, or not exactly to a T in that, but they kind of like.
I don't really know, but we're trying to teach them the value of money young, so like that, that they've got a goal in mind to save money, and
it's good.
Like to have some money behind them, because we didn't. I didn't.
No, me either.
I worked, especially like when I was single, I worked all week, and then I went and got very, very drunk at the weekends.
Yeah, spent all that money you earned. Same as me.
Spent all that money I earned, other than what I paid on rent at the time. And I was living with someone, but we were splitting the rent and stuff, but we were drinking every weekend. So by the time Friday payday rolled around, we were in need of money. Yeah,
but then also that's kind of like. I remember going through that, and I think a lot of people go through that. And is that part of the learning curve as well? I mean, possibly,
but I'm still really, really bad with money. Like, if I've got money, I'll spend it.
Yeah, I'm not great.
As soon as I get money, like whether it's say for birthday, Christmas, it's not like, okay, I'll just put that to one side, and then if I need something, blah blah blah, go. There's the thing in me, my impulsiveness.
Yeah,
is like I've got to go and spend it now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yeah, I'm like that.
No, I don't know if that's a man thing, just a us thing. Because definitely like I get some money every Monday, you know, like because my kids are disabled, so I get a little bit of carers money every Monday, and that's my money. So that, like Lex says, that's not I've not included that in any of the budgets or any of the bills. That's just yours. You know, you do what you need with it, and and I spend that probably about 3 times over most weeks.
Yeah,
and I still Lex still ends up buying me stuff. I'm a spoiled child, really. I'm just a bigger child.
Yeah, but obviously because we're with the way my health is and stuff, and not being able to that 100% to work at the moment, so we've only got Helen's wage coming in, and she's doing tutoring 5 nights a week, just so we can keep on top.
5 nights a week. Wow.
Keep on top of stuff, and that's tough and that. But like I said, it's until I get the old ticker sorted out. Then, I mean, it's not as if I'm quite enjoying just thinking, oh, Helen's paying for it. All I've got to do is sit around playing games, watching TV, going, so I'm still going to go back to work and be earning money and helping out and stuff. But
being able to do those things you want to do, like go off and go for a day trip, or or there's a new Lego set, I think I'll buy that.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
It's a bit of a double-edged sword for me. I'm lucky in a way that my children are autistic because I am at home. I've got no pressure to go to work at the moment, and I am getting help. You know, I'm getting a bit of money every week. But for you don't. You know, it must be really hard because you don't get anything.
No,
really.
Yeah, absolutely. Any help that we've applied for or gone for, no. Because I think we're too honest. We're too honest, and we don't get anything. It's all the ones that seem to be telling porkies or stretching the truth in that.
The problem is with those people that are stretching the truth, it's all starting to change. You know, I think it was earlier this year, maybe it was last year. I can't quite remember. But Universal Credit contacted us and they wanted to know all our bank accounts that we had, and they looked into them. You know, they looked into them. So they are starting to, I think, change their act a bit and
crack down on it. Yeah.
Yeah, not necessarily on families like us. Crack down on those ones that are.
They need to do that, but then, like I said, on the other hand, there's people that genuinely need it.
Yeah,
are struggling, but because we can't. I've applied a couple of times for Universal Credit just so it helps out, but because of Helen's wage, they're going, nah, you're all right. Although
we're getting a bit off topic here, but like I say, it's hard. Life is hard at the moment. Social media sometimes makes it better, sometimes makes it harder. Is I think the point we're making here.
I mean, going on to the forms of social media. I mean, because you've got things like so I'm just looking on here just to give me the right Twitch. Would you class Twitch as social media, or is that just like a game, gaming platform? Or?
I think it's good for the gaming community because it's like a place for you to go and watch.
It covers everything now.
It's really dedicated, but it's mostly dedicated to gaming and streaming and stuff. So I think it's good because the gaming community have got somewhere they can go and see all that stuff. And but again, you've got the same problems. You've got keyboard warriors on that as well. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
And people that are just trolls. People that go there just to
cause trouble. Yeah.
Rile people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Discord.
Again, Discord is mainly for gaming, and my experiences with Discord so far have been fine. You know, it's normally like-minded people in like-minded groups, so you don't get that much grow really.
I do think Discord's getting more and more popular for groups in areas that social media don't necessarily like.
Yes,
or are
definitely.
clamping down on. More and more people are going over to Discord for those reasons.
Well, like vaping.
Vaping, yeah, you can't say that
Yeah,
word.
vaping.
Yeah.
Vaping.
I mean, that's obviously the area we come from. That's how we met. That's the only reason I really know Discord. I wouldn't have probably used Discord if it hadn't been for that. So
same for me. I've never heard of Discord until I was promoting for a company called Ruthless E-Liquid out of America.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how they spoke to everyone, was through Discord. So I had to download Discord for that.
I remember.
Yeah.
Were you in that group as well?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gosh.
But yeah,
Seems like
and also the other side of it, for people starting businesses, stuff like that, social media is a massive thing. Like if you want to get engagement and you want people to know you're there, Facebook, Instagram, mainly Facebook, Instagram, I would probably say for my limited experience, probably the way.
Yeah.
And you got TikTok as well, which is massive all over the place at the moment.
Yeah.
Look at those guys from Cornwall. That like a couple of years ago, probably unheard of. The one, the jewelry / designer clothes place. I think it's called C something.
Okay.
They blew up on Facebook and Instagram, and I think it was mainly through TikTok. But obviously, with TikTok videos being shared on like Facebook and Insta on the little reels, they became really big. And I know they do like Whatnot and stuff now. Whatnot's more of a selling platform. It's more of like an eBay.
Oh, okay.
But like live auctions. But I suppose you could class that a little bit as social media. People go on there and scroll through and see what people are selling.
Mm-hmm.
You get little communities through that. So
yeah.
I think really anything that you can get a community out of is social media, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. True. Definitely.
I think our major source of social media when we were all kids was down the park.
Yeah.
Pen pals and
but it was down the park, wasn't it? You go out and meet your mates. Whereas like now kids stay in and they meet their mates online.
Yeah. It's like my
gaming or
it's like my nephew. That's all he does. He's spend all his time because he plays a lot of game on his VR headset and stuff like that. We know there's a lad that lives next door. He's got to be 14, 15. You never see him out and about with his mates and that, but you can hear at the back he's got his window open and he's constantly on gaming and stuff like that. Oh yeah,
Jeffin.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You can tell you're getting old when you say effing and jeffing.
Effing and Jeff. Who the fuck's Jeff?
It is true though. It is true. Like that's all I ever used to do was go down a park. I used to, when I was younger, I used to turn up on my push bike. When I was older, I used to turn up on my moped or my scrambler or whatever. And then you just
he was one of them.
Funky moped man.
And you chat crap and drink and do whatever, smoke probably, and then but now it's all home. Like my daughter, she's quite sociable, but she goes to school, she loves it, she hangs out with her mates.
Ever want to go out after school?
No, she gets home, she's like, I want to chill, Dad, and then she'll chill and she'll do her homework and then she'll watch a bit of YouTube and then she'll come down and spend the night.
My question is, would she meet her friends in town like on a weekend?
In the summer, she has been known to do it a few times. It's not a regular occurrence, though.
No. See, again, that's another thing we used to do is we used to be in like I grew up in I spent a lot of my youth in Wilton, and there was like every weekend we were in Salisbury.
Yeah.
Every weekend without fail. We didn't have no money. We didn't have anything to do. We'd just get on the bus with our day riders and go to Salisbury.
My niece, she's literally just turned 16 about 3 weeks ago because she's ADHD. And luckily, because of that, she's never been one of those to be like typical teenagers about the hair and the makeup and this, that, and the other. She just got a close couple of 2, 3, 4 friends, and then they'll go up into town, have a look around the shops, and that go to the cinema and just hang out and that. So she's
See, I do think that is a big killer of like social media has killed how we remember our childhood. Going out.
yeah.
A mix of social media and gaming, I would say, because obviously we had games consoles. Yeah, we had Commodore 64s and Amstrads and
Mega Drive.
They just took so long to load.
Yeah, they did.
We were bored by the time it loaded. Yeah,
And then you wait there for about an hour and then it crashes.
Yeah, and they have to start again.
But but she's never. I think she has got a phone, but she's not. She's not into. It's not into gaming or on that business, and she likes helping her mom around the house and doing stuff. So I think my sister's quite lucky with her there. Although because of her ADHD, she's got no filter, so you can get kind of interesting in the house, like back chat to her dad and stuff.
Family occasions.
Yeah, oh yeah, but she has a bit of that back there, but she's still. But then that side of it, she's kind of like quite funny with it.
Yeah,
bit of a laugh and stuff. But yeah, I don't think she's really one for the whole Snapchat and all that sort of business and that. So I don't think my sister at the moment has to worry about my niece with that side of it. It's probably I don't think it's doing that brilliant for my nephew.
No,
he's autistic and he just doesn't socialise, doesn't like leaving the house and doesn't talk a lot and stuff. But he hardly says anything when
that's autism
face to face. But on online gaming and that, he'll talk for days and stuff. And
yeah.
I guess his way of escaping. And
it's an area he's comfortable within, probably, isn't it? And just
that's it. That's what I was about to say. Like with the autism, like Joey's very what you could probably class as unsociable, but his when he talks about micronations and flags, and if he gets into that sort, he's got a little community. He's on Discord, but we limit what he can do on there. He can't have voice calls or anything, or you can't do voice chat or anything like that. So he'll talk for ages about that stuff. And now he's got a little community of people that are also interested in that. So it's quite good for him.
Yeah, definitely.
He's socializing with people that have got the same interest.
Yeah, it's because we're nephew. My sister's always trying to find a way of getting him out of the bedroom and getting him into an environment. Because I think what a lot of his problem is, because whenever he's at school or they do get him to school or he's tried this new school thing, they've all said how, for his age, he's really intelligent. And he can do a lot of stuff, but he gets bored with stuff really easy, and that's when he clams down and stuff, and then just goes back into his just gaming and that little world and stuff. So my sister's always trying to find little world, different ways of maybe a new hobby or something for him. Yeah, and stuff. I mean, because when he started trying, doing his own YouTube, showing through his gaming, my mum, mum, dad, and my sister, and that were going, "Oh, that's not a good thing for him." This, that, and the other, but it's keeping him. It's keeping him occupied. It's keeping him busy.
And he will make a community out of that.
Yeah. A
community of people.
20 minutes later.
Right. So where do you see social media going? Do you think there'll be another new one that will come out in a few years' time and replace some of them out? Because
I'm not sure whether it will replace, because Facebook's quite well established now, isn't it? I see maybe a new one running alongside. Instagram's quite big now from what it used to be.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to go into the stratosphere, isn't it? Because even now we've got people with cameras in their glasses and
the metaverse and all that.
Yeah, and I reckon there's going to be a stage where you've got like a little screen comes up inside of your glasses and just be like, you can freaking scroll through Facebook with a movement of an eye.
Yeah, I mean that's why. Was it last year, early this year? Me and Helen she had to go and get a phone sorted out. So we went into the Apple store over in Solihull. While we're there, we booked an appointment because it was going to take a few hours. So we both sat there and had to go with their I can't remember what they're called now, the Apple's, VR headset. And that's because inside the actual goggles, on the outside and the inside, there's about 20 odd little cameras. So when you're looking at it and you've got different icons and stuff, it's working off. It's almost like your eyes are the mouse.
Whatever camera you're looking at.
So see, you look at a certain icon, and then you don't have to do any of that. You can just have your hands down by your side, and you're doing. You make certain motions, like with your finger, or pinch and hold, or whatever you do. Maybe it might do on your tablet and stuff, but you can just have your hands. So you can have your headset on, have your hands down by your side, look at your Facebook thing. Little tap of your finger and that opens up and stuff. So
it's weird.
So that's all works on. I mean, the way things are going at the moment, like these big headsets and these glasses, it'll just get smaller and smaller, but better and better. I think over the years. And I mean, like you said with Facebook, I think that's going to be one that's going to be around for ages. I mean, didn't that Mark Zuckerberg? He started that as when he was at university or something, wasn't it? At college, just for something to be used on the actual campus, and then that took off, and now he's a multi-billionaire. And
Facebook's very much our age group thing, though, isn't it? When you say it to kids, I think I mentioned earlier, when you say it to kids, they're like, "No, not Facebook."
But don't you find I've probably got God knows how many people on there that I used to work with or used to go to school with that
never
talk to, or
same.
Same. If they put a photo on, you might comment on it or like it or something. But I think the big one at the moment now really is TikTok. Everyone goes on, like I said, goes on TikTok. You just go on there for 5 minutes, and then 45 minutes later, you still.
It's it's all about the shorts, and it's just like 30-second minute clips. That's what people seem to love these days. They don't want to sit there and watch a whole video. They just like to scroll. And there's something and they'll watch it.
Puppies falling over and shit, and or some weirdo doing a dance routine, or get ready with me.
Get ready with me.
Not interested. Piss off.
My daughter watches a lot of let's get ready.
Watch me get dressed.
Yeah, let's do our makeup. Okay,
I might start doing one of them. Just scratch my ass. All right.
Let's.
Drink a coffee.
Trim my beard.
Let's get. Today, are you going to be sitting here in my pants, playing?
That's what you need. You need a TikTok, which is like trim with Steve.
Yeah,
that'll do it.
Wank with Steve. No,
I could do like.
that's only fans. Sorry.
Yeah,
I could do a grow my bum fluff with Ian. I mean, it's like 3 weeks in, and I've still got like about 4 hairs on my face. I could do that. I don't know.
You need to get one of them roller things they sell at those beard places. Stimulates the follicles.
Does it? Yeah, maybe that's what I need in my life. To be fair.
Yeah, stimulation.
Yeah, you go.
Stimulate myself.
Working on my face, but my balls are really hairy now. Right? It's quite nice.
Hairy balls.
It's. I mean, social media. I think it's going to be around for quite a while now. It's established itself now. I think, like you said, TikTok went. Not TikTok. Twitter now X, although everyone still calls it Twitter.
Yeah.
When that came out, everyone was like, "What the hell is this about?" I don't get it. It's like a messaging board, but it's popular now, and it's not for me. Twitter. X.
I couldn't remember what the thing was before. So basically, TikTok found itself from an app called Musical.ly, didn't it? Which was loads of people just doing dances, and then it all went to TikTok. Everyone doing dances. Now TikTok just does a variety of all sorts of crap. Whatever you can think of is pretty much on TikTok these days.
Do they not?
I never.
Sorry,
do they do live selling on TikTok?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, you can do live shop
auction type thing. Yeah, because
I mean,
I know
when I'm looking for like jobs and stuff, like if I put in like video content and stuff like that, I've seen quite a few times where there's companies looking for content creators that will know what they're doing on TikTok to purposely sell their products. So do live, either do videos or do live things and that, displaying and doing whatever their products and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've had many messages from people saying, "Oh, you know, we'll send you this if you want to sell it for us," and stuff like that. But I think there's lots of heavy guidelines. You can do this, you can't do that. You can say this, you can't say that. It's not like, oh, I'm going to say what I want to say about it. I think you've got to. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what gets me when you go on like YouTube and that, when someone's going, they'll put on there, my honest review. I thought, well, shouldn't your review be honest anyway?
Yeah, all your reviews should be honest.
Because you can't be just because a company sent you something that you can't just say it's fantastic, it's brilliant, and that, because then people can go and buy and go, oh, this is a bag of crap.
Yeah, I saw Matey Boy's video.
You're the one who they're going to go back to, not the company. You're the one they're going to go back to and go, Henry, on your video, you said this was brilliant. It did this, that, and the other. It doesn't.
Yeah, exactly. And that can be the same across many platforms. To be honest, people just, you know, if there's that involved, money, people will just, if they're that way inclined, they'll just say what they want to say.
Yeah. I mean, there are obviously stuff that we enjoy. Like, I mean, I always bitch and moan about TikTok. Just some of the stuff on there just winds me up to nobody's business. But there are stuff on there like me and Anna will sit there, like I said, every night time, not talking to each other, having the TV on, but we're both looking at stupid videos. Like, I know it sounds cruel, but a puppy falling downstairs or falling asleep or something. Going, oh, look at this.
Oh, look at this puppy falling down the stairs.
Yeah.
Isn't there a lot of AI on there now, though? Like, you look at videos now, you're like,
oh, yeah, there is a lot of
unreal.
But the amount of adverts you see, I know I'm going on the topic here again, but the amount of adverts you've seen on TV now, you're going, that's AI.
Yeah.
But people are thinking that's the real thing. It's what's going on. And
yeah.
I mean that's the dodgy side of it as well. There's videos going around on social media that are actually AI, but they've done it in a way that a famous person or like a celebrity or a politician or an actor or something saying this or doing this when it's all AI generated. So it's
I'll tell you what I've seen a lot of. I don't know if you guys have. It's like someone interviewing someone. They're like, so it's babies I see a lot of. So you're in a maternity ward, and so have you got anything you want to say to your mum? Have you seen those? Yeah. There's loads.
And the old people. Oh, what are you going to do this weekend? No, I'm having to get my back door smashed in and all.
Yeah. Those sort of things. Yeah. Which is quite funny, but there's a lot of that.
It's funny to us, but Yeah.
And and I've seen wolves at people's back doors scratching like that, and it's this wolf was scratching at my back door and it wanted to go. That sounded bad, but this wolf was scratching at the door, wanted to come in. When it came in, I give it some food, and then I took it out, and it went back to its natural habitat. And I'm like, no.
It would have been worse if you were saying the bear was scratching at your back door.
It would. And then you got the TV ones. You've got a child that's underneath the TV going like this, and then the TV falls on the child. The dog jumps and saves the child from the TV landing on them. I'm like, yeah, that's not real either.
There's bollocks in there, but
all AI.
Yeah, AI is a massive thing that's going to go mad and probably affect the rest of the world. It scares me a bit. AI. I'm not going to lie, it does scare me a little bit.
Terminator.
Mm-hmm.
All starts somewhere, doesn't it? Artificial.
Yeah.
Starts one somewhere. iRobot.
Yeah, it's a bit of a worry.
Yeah. I think there are good sides to AI. I mean, for example, people that are watching, not listening, that right above me. That was all done by AI. So I mean, there are good sides to AI at the moment, and then there's like you said, there's the scary side of it. I mean, like if you see, the last two Mission Impossible films, about the watching the third one, where they're on about this like AI thing that's taking that to me was more scary than watching a horror film.
Yeah, because it's
more
real, more
real that could
achievable
happen. Yeah,
it could be happening. We just don't know about it in the background.
Definitely.
Well, we are drawing to that time of day.
Yes, but all in all, I mean, so social media. Do you think it's one of those things that it should be policed more or regulated more, or?
I mean, almost definitely they are. I mean, I know they've come on leaps and bounds, haven't they? We're monitoring it, and they're always coming with new stuff. But
I think yes and no.
Yeah,
certain things should be policed more, and then no, because we are getting into now, especially in the UK, where we're getting more and more of a nanny state every year.
Yeah. There are things that they should be controlling, and this, that, and the other. But then there's some things that are for politically or financially, or because of money and stuff, being controlled and dealt with in the wrong way, like what we do on our other channel.
Yeah.
That side of it, that's totally been policed in the wrong way. But that's not. I don't think that's so much the UK side, because obviously YouTube and Google
are American.
Well, Google owns YouTube, and it's just money talks and that, and then they can influence the way what's done and how it's all controlled.
It's difficult, and I also think that you can't. I think we tend to lay, or some people will lay stuff at social media's lap, as in to say you need to do more. But also the most important thing, I think, and I'm guessing most of us would agree here, and most people listening would agree, is that you need to educate your kids. You need to explain what is decent, what is real, what is fake, what is, you may see this, you may see that.
Yeah, what you got to look out for and be wary of.
Exactly. And I think as long as parents are doing that, or families are doing that, and
it can be a great tool.
Yeah, it could be great. So I mean, like we mentioned earlier in this, that there is the good side of it. I mean, if it wasn't
there is,
like social media side of it, we the three of us wouldn't be sitting here.
No, it wouldn't be
talking and stuff. I mean, for a certain generation, well, most generations, well, I suppose it's the more slightly in your 20s and late teens and upwards. Things like the YouTube side, like I said out earlier, it can be a good, helpful tool if you're learning something or you want to know something. Like ages ago, a ball went on the back of Helen's car, but instead of going down to a garage or this and the other for them to charge bloody God knows how much money to fix it, I went out and bought a pack of balls for about £2-3 or whatever it was. Watched the video on YouTube and did it myself in 5 minutes.
Yeah, definitely.
So there's some good sides to it. You can learn stuff and get yourself informed on stuff and whatever. So there is the good side to it.
Yeah, YouTube especially is fantastic for wanting to find out anything like that. It's brilliant.
And then things like sports and stuff. If you like what's going on with your favourite football team or rugby team or whatever, you can keep up to date what's going on with the game results, or
that's it,
transfers and stuff like that. Or if you're into a certain TV series, you can find out what's going on, stuff like that. So it's all good, but
definitely has its benefits, definitely has its drawbacks.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, I think that's come to the end of it. Thank you, everybody that is either watching this on YouTube or listening to it via Spotify. Thank you very much. And if you've just come across this episode, we've got a few more before this, so go and check out the rest of the episodes. So whether you're on YouTube, you hit that like and subscribe button, and if you're on Spotify, hit the, I don't know, is it follow or?
I think it's follow, yeah.
Follow like that and go and check out stuff, and then keep an eye out for our future episodes that will be coming out. Being a bit slack lately, and that's thanks to me. But we hope we try and get an episode out every 2 weeks, 3 weeks on various subjects. I'm not sure which our next one is. We'll have to discuss that one. But
yeah.
So that was our episode on social media. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Take care.
Goodbye.
Bye. For people listening, we are waving.
We are waving. Cheerio.